Good morning, Bahamas. Good morning, world. Today is Sunday, Holy Sunday. And one day of the week, all Bahamians try to be as best as they can to please the universal God by going to the churches of their choice. And they call it Sabbath, knowing that Sabbath is on Saturday. But we change it to Sunday. And I'm sending this video out on YouTube, Facebook, wide and long, so the world could see that Thursday edition of the Tribune describes the condition of the Royal Bahamas Police Force in the Bahamas. And the arrest of an elected official that's elected in Dundastan and was unlawfully arrested on Monday of this week by Mr. Wendell Clark, Superintendent of Police in Abaco, totally describes the condition that we're in as a citizen when we have persons that are sworn to protect the liberty, the freedom of movement, the freedom of association in this country. And when a citizen, an elected member of the local government, a past chief counsel in Central Abaco District, are persons that had the audacity and the will to run against the PLP and the FNM in two elections to say to the country that we need better, we deserve better, we ought to have better in this country. And for this elected official to recognize that the chief of police in Abaco was so drunk that you could see him staggering and you could smell the alcohol on him 3 feet away from him. We're talking about Wendell Clark. And for this policeman, whom this elected man felt was a police, but he would not identify himself as a policeman, all he would say that he is Clark, a lawyer. And this elected official, brave enough to go and spend time of his busy schedule to go and report this gentleman on Saturday at 1 o'clock to put a statement in to ask his boss, Superintendent Mortimer, to investigate or carry this guy to the clinic because he is a danger to the motoring public of Abaco and indeed a danger to society to be drunk and have a gun on his side and driving a marked police car. And after this elected official did his job, lo and behold, Wendell Clark, Superintendent of Lawyers, decided to unlawfully arrest him. But that is not the bad thing if there is any good to come of this. Wendell Clark also denied this official, this elected official brother and his friends from seeing him. And when they asked, what is the crime? The same man that was drunk appeared to be drunk again on Monday. This allowed them from seeing this elected official. And this is what Wendell Clark had to say to my friends and my brother that were there, that he's not getting any bail now. He is being punished. You tell me now, how can Wendell Clark, that have this official arrested can say soberly, as an attorney, as a superintendent of police, and tell my friends that they are punishing me, and I'm supposed to assume to be innocent. He has to prove me guilty. He has no charges that he could tell them why this elected official is being detained. All he could tell them is that he's not going anywhere now. He is being punished. So I'm calling on the top brasses in this country and asking for an investigation. And according to the United States government, the country refused to do anything with these drunk, out of order police. And the video is very clear at the airport that there was no reason to arrest. There was no disorderly behavior. There was calm, very calm. And then Mr. Wendell Clark go further into lying as a lying policeman to say that this official, elected official, Kai Mills, resisted arrest. That is unacceptable. So I'm taking this time, and I will put it in writing, but I'm putting it in video so the world could have a taste of what goes on in this country called the Bahamas. I'm calling on Mr. Marvin Deems, Minister of National Security. Wendell Clark is one of your boys. He is supposed to protect people like me, elected people like me and you. But instead, he arrested him because he called him out. I'm calling on Mr. Anthony Ferguson, Commissioner of Police, because you see, Wendell Clark is carrying out the mandate of you, Mr. Commissioner Anthony Ferguson. And I know, and what I know of you, I don't think you'll ever come out publicly drunk and the smell of alcohol, driving a police car without a gun to your side. That is not the representation you want. And what is being happening in this country, everybody pass the buck. I think that Mr. Anthony Ferguson has an awesome task to rid the police force of people like Anthony Clark, Wendell Clark. It is time that he be sent home. And I'm also calling on the Commissioner of Police to make a statement to let the public of Abaco, indeed the Bahamas, know that you don't condone such behavior of your senior officers. I'm calling on Ashton Greenslade, responsible for uniform branch in this country, to also do an investigation. And if you all do a thorough investigation, there's no way that Wendell Clark shan't be charged. I'm calling on Butler, officer in charge of Northern Bahamas. I'm pretty sure that Butler knew about Mr. Wendell Clark drinking problem before you sent him here and sent Stubbs away. You see, Superintendent Stubbs were here, and all the time he's been here on his second tour of Abaco, I sit beside him many times and never smelled the smell of alcohol on the side of him. But yet, you all send Stubbs, and you send us nothing. Abaco deserves a lot more than Wendell Clark. I'm calling on an independent investigation. That is what the American government said that the Bahamas police force haven't done. We don't need anybody from the police force, and indeed from Grand Bahama, where Superintendent Wendell Clark came from, to investigate him. Because the atrocity that would happen here on Monday and Tuesday is a representation of them sending Abaco nothing. When you send Wendell Clark, that sense there has been spotted at the club with rum and jump into the police car. with the car parked in the front of the bars. I have never, ever seen Superintendent Mothermore with the police car parked in the front of any bar drinking alcohol while he has the police pistol on his side. I've never seen that. So far, very soon, I've seen Anthony Wendell Clark with the police car parked several nights, drinking alcohol, and get back into the car. The only crime that Kai Mills did was report this individual, Wendell Clark, to the Marshall Police Station for his superior to check my story. And because I recorded it and reported him, I was unlawfully arrested, denied medical attention, denied a pillow, a blanket when everybody else had one. And the guy is so smart, or lack of smarts, he's going to tell my friends that came to see me that he's not going anywhere. I am punishing him. Does Wendell Clark has the authority to punish somebody for crime that's not being committed? That is unlawful. That is a criminal act carried out by a police thug, not somebody who is representing the Commissioner of Police. And I know the Commissioner of Police is embarrassed to see that his senior officer, drunk for days at a time, and then using his bully tactics to arrest an elected official because he called him out. Now, I'm calling on the Commissioner of Police, the minister responsible, to do their investigation into this tragedy. That is why I'm spending this time recording this on a Sunday when all the gods are listening. You're here live on WCAY while I give you the information. That's all I'm doing, is giving you information.